Hey everybody, how's everybody doing this evening? I hope y'all are having a great, wonderful evening. Hope you're in good health. Hope you're in good spirits. Let me see what's wrong with this. Let me make sure I got this Bluetooth off, family. Hold on. Yeah, 'cause sometimes that Bluetooth be tripping, man. But yeah, I'm just gonna spend a few minutes here, and I wanna try to get Izzy over here. Hey, Miss Beverly Shalom says, how you doing? How you doing? Man, I got back home way too late. Later than I thought I would be here. I thought I would be here like an hour or two ago. Did y'all see Sanetta's show with Zaza Ali? I'm gonna watch that show tonight. But I had to come here and talk about this one, man. Had to. And like I said, I ain't gonna spend a long time on it because I got a longer show on this boy here that me and Miss Beverly gonna chop this nigga head off. Yeah, this be. Yeah, me and Miss Beverly, we gonna do a show on this here Sunday night. This is just the introduction, family. This is not a long one. I ain't gonna even spoil it. I want to take my time. Me and Miss Beverly I'm gonna hold you down, and I'm gonna let Miss Beverly do the media decapitation to finally end this Negro here. Real talk, Miss Beverly. Yes. It's gonna be a good show. I'm gonna put the advertising up tonight, and I'm gonna start sharing it for that. So y'all be looking out for that, and all the people that's gonna come and see this. Straight up. And let me do this before I start talking. Stone Soup TV. Y'all need to subscribe to Stone Soup TV. Stone Soup TV got a couple good videos over there. I like some of the stuff I saw today. I didn't get the chance to go through the whole channel. But yeah, man, y'all subscribe to Stone Soup TV. But the nigga of the hour. And I got to say nigga, you know, 'cause I'm trying to get that word out of my vocabulary. Nigga. I'm trying to get rid of it, y'all. But these niggas won't let me. Here's the intro to me and Miss Beverly's show and our expose on this devilish nigga. And I want all of y'all to make sure that when I put a thumbnail up on these lives, y'all make sure you take that thumbnail. These are my gifts to y'all. Yes. The brother Stone Soup TV or the sister, whoever runs that channel, I want to tell you, great work. Great work. Miss Beverly says he's terrible. He got some mess going on now. Just terrible. And I'm telling you, I'm about to point out to y'all the lowest you've ever seen any person in the conscious community troll or teacher or guru or whatever. And I'm telling you. But that thumbnail, that's my gift to y'all. Y'all got to click those things, screenshot it, save it, keep it in your Google Drive for the years, man, you know. Because here's what Doctor going to be, you know, he's got to be reminded in about 5 to 10 years how wretched he was in 2016, 17, and 18. Right? So y'all got to do like I do. Immortalize this shit because it's going to come back up later. Woo, some of these niggas be so mad at me when I drag these videos out that they thought nobody else had. They thought it was gone. Yeah, y'all keep that stuff and build up your good archive of information and documents and pictures on these terrible niggas that we have to expose and chastise. That picture right there. To Catch a Predator. Israel Doctrine spills his guts. But ain't nothing in there but a deflection. I'm going to play the audio for y'all Sunday. But I'm going to actually literally break you down, Israel Doctrine, down to your knees, homie. With your own words. And we've touched on it a little bit before. And you got mad as hell at me about me pointing this out. But now the community see it now, bro. I heard you telling people, oh, Michael is in some kind of corner of the internet where he's not getting a lot of viewers. You must only saw one of my channels. You must only been seeing the new ones, RBG4 and all that shit. Damn, nigga. Seti just seen this channel right. I mean the RBG2 channel. Hey, what's up, Candy? Shalom, sis. Candy, do you want to join in on the media decapitation Sunday of Israel? Because we're going to finish him. Oh, we going to finish this nigga Sunday. It's going to be like watching a fucking train wreck. I'm telling you. So if you want to get in on it, Candy, Sunday, I think, I forget what time me and Miss Beverly chose, but whatever time you guys could come in and y'all be come on and get some of this blood. That's right. We gonna paint the walls with this nigga media blood. Candy says I'm down. That's what I'm talking about. Sunday night, y'all. This is just the intro. Sunday night, me, Miss Beverly, Miss Candy, we are literally going to do a crucifixion, man. Media crucifixion and media decapitation. And Israel's scared. Y'all seen some of the show titles he been putting up. He worrying about YouTube coming to bring him down for his pseudo nature, for all of his conspiracy and foolishness. He's up there sitting up trying to describe what it is to be an Israelite this morning. He don't even know. God damn. And God does damn some things, family. God damns Chester the molester. God damns, extreme homosexuals that will not repent. And Israel Doctrine is both of those. This is the most unique nigga you ever want to see. A in the closet homosexual basket case that is / child molester / child pornography connoisseur. Y'all think it's a game? I'm gonna prove something to you so amazing y'all gonna scream. Miss Beverly says 9-hour time, Canadians, right? Beverly says he don't know Sunday is Easter, so he can't know nothing about God. And he stinks. This nigga here has no God in him. I don't know if y'all have known Israel Doctrine from 5 years ago, family, but when I met him, the dude actually had a human complexion. And it ain't just the lighting in his house that he done lost lights or he done working with a kerosene lamp or whatever he doing. It's not just the lighting in his house. It's his skin and whatever's coming out of his skin. Whatever's inside of a man, that's the sum totality of him. And it comes out. It comes out in your speech. Yes, he stink. It comes out in your speech and it comes out in your pores. Don't alcoholics stink? Well, of course. Well, sinners stink. Homosexuals sometimes stink. But damn sure child molesters and pedophiles and those that love child pornography got to stink. And I'm telling you, I actually have the recording. Israel, I know you out there in the bushes, my nigga. Listen to this. He need a detox. Candy, that nigga need a detox, fast, and he needs some castor oil. Me and Miss Beverly was talking about castor oil the other day, and I tell you, this boy here could need some castor oil in his system. Candy, this boy need to get cleaned on the inside and outside. Ooh. But I got the recording, Izzy. You thought you had got LaRon to take it off the internet, huh? Boy, I told y'all come on this internet and say all this crazy shit and do all this foul shit, man, to each other. It don't die, man. It don't go away. Nigga, I got the recording with LaRon talking about you, man. And LaRon might not want me to play that recording. And I'm gonna call LaRon. I'm gonna give him the option to either be a man of God and don't come lying, because you said it and we'd have heard you say it. We want you to testify what you said Israel doctrine smelled like that day when he got in your automobile, when you was taking him to Tennessee to that debate when he got wrecked. Boy, this nigga said Israel doctrine smelled like a motherfucking Timberwolf family. LaRon said this boy smelled like a motherfucking Sasquatch. Y'all know what a Sasquatch is, right? Sasquatch is the Bigfoot. And in Mexico, they got something called a chupacabra. That word in Spanish, I think is like bloodsucker or something. Anyway, the chupacabra and the Sasquatch, they said both smell like walking death. That's what people to get their testimonies and stuff. They all say the Sasquatch smells so bad that you could actually literally damn near hear the smell. These niggas smell like that around this bitch. Israel the Sasquatch. But I'm going to tell you something about Israel. Watch this, family. The same brother, because all of these ones I'm going to bring to you, y'all going to be amazed. It's all coming either around LaRon or through LaRon or directly from LaRon's mouth. I remember LaRon, and God rest her sister's soul, and I don't want to bring her name up in disrespect, but I'm bringing this up just to show y'all how fucked up Israel is. Peace, Max Bird. Peace to you, fam. Not bringing this up in disrespect to that sister, but I'm bringing this up to just show you how fucked up Israel doctrine is, man. And Poppy ain't the first person. He done did this kind of shit, too. He the first person that then went, Poppy is the first person he's went absolutely crazy with, lost himself totally. But I remember LaRon and Israel doctrine was fighting back and forth, going back. We're trying to hurt each other, say stuff to each other. LaRon has seen all of Israel's dog shit in the house and dog hair everywhere and piss in the house and all that. Smell Israel smelling like a timber wolf. But then LaRon, the brother had, I guess, a stepsister or something that must have passed away a few years ago. And again, I don't want to bring her name up in disrespect, but I'm going to bring her name up to show you the depth of depravity of this fucking dirty, nasty, stinking, molesting nigga, Israel. And this motherfucker's a liar too. Lied to himself about that child porn video. But this nigga said about his friend at the time. Now, mind you, LaRon done giving this nigga money. loans, gifts, help, counseling, rides in his automobile, everything LaRon has tried to do for this boy. Now, although LaRon is a goddamn, this nigga here is like the most brainwashed Christian you ever want to see. Brainwashed. I mean, will let James White and them lead him down the street with a motherfucking dog collar on his fours. As long as you white, he'll follow you. If you black, he gonna argue with you about the Bible. That's LaRon. But LaRon was Israel Doctrine's really close friend, and that's how I met Izzy, through LaRon. LaRon had a stepsister that I believe supposedly somehow passed away. Israel Doctrine said directly to LaRon in a text, like type in inbox, a personal message. He said LaRon's sister was murdered for trying to for selling pussy on Facebook. I'm say that one more time. He said that brother's sister, God rest her soul, was murdered for selling pussy on Facebook. Number one, how did he know she was selling pussy on Facebook? Number two, how could LaRon be your friend, nigga, and you go that fucking far to talk about his relatives like that? This is the fucked up nigga that Poppy's dealing with as a troll. This is the kind of nigga. LaRon goes to picks him up, take him to another state, feeds this trashy nigga, lends him money, keeps his fucking secrets about his nasty ass house and domicile from the community. He kept his secrets for years. Didn't tell on Izzy until Izzy said this shit. Then LaRon came out the bag on his ass, told it all. But what kind of friend does that, family? Your sister, your stepsister died, and this nigga here come to you in the inbox and making fun of it, saying that she was murdered for selling pussy on Facebook. And not only sent it to the inbox, but he sent that shit to other places. How do I know? Because I got the screenshot, and I'm going to show y'all that too. As Beverly said, you can't say that shit. You can't say shit on Facebook, let alone do something like that. You see? How you selling pussy on Facebook? Israel Doctrine is a motherfucking wicked ass liar. You can't sell pussy on Facebook, not like that. This nigga here said this. I'm going to say it one more time. That's fucking terrible, ain't it, Candy? I got the screenshot, family. I actually, it was a video that I actually did 2 years ago when me and the black media was back and forth at it. Shout out to Solar Mind. And I bet y'all don't even know that Solar Mind's part of the name no more. Woo. But back when I was dealing with them, that's when this nigga did that. He said that man, after helping him, lend him money, pick him up, take him hundreds of miles to another state, feed him, probably clothed him, probably paid for his hotel room. This whole ass nigga said that LaRon's sister was murdered for selling pussy on Facebook. My nigga Israel, you deserve a pumpkin head for that shit. Cause if I was LaRon and I'm constantly frequenting coming to your house in Arkansas, my nigga, if that was my sister, telling you, pumpkin head, dog. Then the other night, look at this, y'all. Watch this. Israel is so bitter about women. This is how I know that he's really a homosexual. Not only is he all in poppy business, not only is he making fun of LaRon's sister that passed, but this nigga here the other night, I put in his chat, in his comment section, Nigga, you still stuck on Poppy. This nigga here gonna mention my wife, mention my lady for the second time. For the second time. The first time he did that, I ended up coming to him and telling him some shit just as foul as you telling LaRon that your sister was killed for selling pussy on Facebook. I came and told Israel Doctrine, because you talked about my rib, then it's legal for me to talk about your mammy. And I told that nigga that his mama was probably not only turning over in her grave, but she was probably buried face down, and the devil's probably fucking her in the ass. Y'all remember that? Face down, ass up. That's the way we like to fuck. Doodle Brown. You feel me? I did that video, and I know that's fucked up. But you don't talk about nobody's wife, nigga. You don't talk about nobody's sister, you hoe ass nigga. You don't talk about a brother's life as a child, and he's grown. See, for all that shit, bitch niggas like that, where I grew up at, punkin heads. Niggas swell your motherfucking head up with an aluminum bat with the ball in it. Y'all ever had an aluminum bat and you swing it and the motherfucking ball goes to the end of the bat so you make the hit more solid? Oh, I done seen it. Most people ain't never seen niggas with their motherfucking whole grill knocked out from a baseball bat. But that shit happens. Yeah, that's some foul shit. Is he doing the same foul shit? Talking about my wife. Talking about LaRon's sister died selling pussy. Talking about Sister Candy. Talking about Sister Beverly. Talking about Sister Renee. Oh yeah, and I still got that one. He could be brain damaged. Yes. Syphilis does drive you mad at the end of its maturation. I think Al Capone, I believe that's who that was. Al Capone went blind and mad in prison. But this nigga here is not a, see, Max Burris, it's not a lot of people that have reached this level of madness and psychosis. It ain't it's not a lot of people that ain't got that goddamn bad to where you'll talk about the brother that has lent you money, brought you from a state to another state, probably fed you, and all kind of other shit. It's not normal that you talk about a man with a woman, a partner, a rib, a wife, a relationship, and you haven't had one. That's weird. But it's also weird that he would tag Poppy so much to this is what he'd end up doing, family. This is what the boy is trying to do right now. Every person that Poppy knows or is meeting, new relationships, new connections, this is what Israel Doctrine's trying to do. He's trying to introduce Poppy to them as the way his foul ass got Poppy in his mind. So any new person that comes in Poppy's life, this nigga here is going to be in their face and in their ear telling them, hey, this is who Hassan Campbell is. But I don't even know women that do that shit. I don't know scorned women that do that. Homosexual men do that. I've seen homosexual men do that to each other. Homosexual men, like you have a nigga that's down low, like Israel, get caught somewhere or do something with a homosexual, and the homosexual man say, you mine, because if you go too far, I'm going to tell everything. And then I'm going to go tell everybody that you know, and everybody that knows you, and everybody that might get to know you. I'm going to tell them. I even got this Polaroid picture of here of See, that's the kind of shit homosexual men do. But this nigga here has even went more foul than that. I'm telling y'all, God damn it, Sunday, you better bring a doggy bag, man. No, they call that, right? What do they call it, Max? Say it. Speak of that, Izzy and the FBI guy still cool. Man, Aaron, you like took a Band-Aid and pulled it up and poured a little grain of salt under there and tucked the Band-Aid back. Cause you know what? Even though the FBI guy, the FBI informant, is terrible, I can respect the FBI informant more than I can respect this fuck nigga. You know why? Because even the FBI informant guy is honest and true about what he is. Listen to these motherfuckers on these bikes. But at least the FBI informant guy is true and honest about what he did, what he is today, and even some of his connections. He come out on Sunday and told it all. But Israel Doctrine will come and tell y'all, watch this. So disrespectful to the people to act like people this fucking dumb. He fucking with the man, the FBI guy, has the FBI informant to not only divulge secrets about something that shouldn't be talked about, a program, the Witness Protections Program. Israel, I got the videos still, and they're still up. This nigga's on there giving instructions on how to turn state. Tell Poppy how he would have to do and what he would have to say stepping into the FBI office. Sister Candy, see, I remember that, she says. See, Israel Doctrine he's as stressed out as he is because he's spending every waking moment either trying to cover that shit up, cover up the fact that he actually admitted that he had child pornography and kept it and didn't admit it, but pointed out Poppy. I'm talking about a deflection that not even Donald Trump has used no shit like that. You feel me? Miss Beverly, Miss Candy, they say they remember that. God damn, we got to go back through it Sunday, so that everybody else can. Y'all, this nigga here, watch the brother Hassan Campbell come on the camera and show everybody how to properly handle if somebody sends you child pornography. Sometimes you can't help but just being as ununderstanding as to hit play as soon as somebody sends you something, right? Inbox. Just click it. You be like, oh shit. But at that point, there should be a moral compass that begins to work in the mind of every father and every mother, every black man and every black woman. To say, damn, if this is child pornography, I'm watching it, damn, this situation has put me in a bad position. I don't want to see it. I definitely don't want to see it again, and I definitely don't want to keep it. What do I do? Do I get on the internet and make videos about other people? Do I get on the internet and make videos about me, Michael Edwards, that pointed out the fact that Poppy should be patted on the back and Israel should be pushed in the back into a fucking jail cell? Poppy showed us how to turn it in. Israel showed us how to hold it until the fucking sheriff get there. And again, we're going to touch this fact. Lack of Black, a.k.a. PD, ugliest bitch on the fucking, on the fucking plane of living that we call this dimension. This is the ugliest woman that has ever entered the spirit realm. Ugliest woman that has ever had a conscious thought. This is the ugliest set of cellular matter just clumped up by the billions that you would ever fucking see. This side of Nibiru. Inside and out, Miss Candy says. This is an ugly woman. I told her about the bags and she hate that. Every time I put out a video about the bags under her eyes and shit, she flag it. And YouTube come back to me and tell me, look here, don't worry about that. Just put an age content on it because that shit's funny. This woman here got more rings around her motherfucking eyes than you know them little games at the fair where you roll the ball up that little thing and it hits and rolls and spirals and it go into the... Got more spots in her goddamn face than the game Plinko from, what was that? With Bob Barker? What was the name of that show? Y'all remember Plinko? They hold the disc at the top and they let the disc go and the disc will hit all of them little spikes. All of them little spikes on the Plinko game was just like the Wana's fucking face, family. I don't know if they making Mac 10 BB guns fully automatic and somebody done sprayed her ass up or what. But this woman here is disgusting. Inside and out. And I'm not exaggerating, family. I'm not exaggerating, family. Miss Beverly said there's something wrong with her. A young girl, and she hits Izzy up on a Friday night. That says a lot. Wow, goddamn. What does a young woman have to do hitting a nigga like Israel Doctrine up on a Friday night when you're supposed to be out at least enjoying yourself? God damn. Yep, the price is right. Plinko face. Damn. Tawana, yes, you are a ugly motherfucker. Excuse me, I'm sorry about that. But I got to tell y'all the truth, because it's time. It's time. We can't keep telling you an Israel doctrine, y'all need to stop, man. Cut it out, man. Listen, that. No, it's time for us to tell you niggas that you're really, the worst, the scum, the spit of the earth, family. Plinko face, family. It could be love. I hope her and Izzy get married. And Miss Candy, I told them that before too. If they was to get married, then Israel wouldn't have to use other people's children to masturbate off of with child porn. You could abuse your own children like these fool-ass people that got picked up in Paris, California. The House of Horrors. You and goddamn Petey. Chester and Petey, y'all could get together and have a whole slew of retarded children that Israel can abuse and Tawana could stay silent about. Candy said he used to fucking dogs already. I would not put it past him. Because if you haven't had a woman in that house in at least 6 years of me knowing you, not one fucking woman, fam. No, y'all ain't getting it. Not one woman, Aaron. What's her problem? I never saw or heard of this woman before. What's her brief? Number one, this woman had changed her identity even before she hit any level of notoriety in the community. And that should let you know that this motherfucking woman here is fucked up. Because she done used all of her identity before motherfuckers even learned who she was. And she tried to rebrand herself. Yeah. She knows we found all them pictures of her under Tawana Allen and other shit. And we seen who she really is. Like looking under a motherfucking Band-Aid, man. This is a ugly motherfucker family. And I don't normally talk about women like that. But this is not a woman. Can't be. But woman enough, I would imagine, to have share seed and egg and make a baby with Sasquatch. Izzy. I said Israel and this woman need to get together and have some children so they won't be running around here being predators on our children. Nasty son of a bitch. And I told Miss Beverly, all of these people may not know, but I know what you didn't tell those police. What's that? Nigga, I remember 3 years ago, you showed us that hard drive and you said on this hard drive, you got recordings of everybody in the community. I bet you that child pornography video that you kept is on that hard drive. And I bet you probably threw that bitch so far under the junk pile in your living room when the police showed up. So they probably didn't even think to ask you, is there any more devices here, sir? We're going to talk about Sunday how you abused that lady, that elderly lady, to get the laptop that you store your child porn on. The laptop that you harass Hassan Campbell on. Oh yeah, we're gonna expose that. We're gonna talk about the lady, if I can get her last name, and we're gonna expose the amount and some witnesses. Oh, this shit gonna be fucked up, Israel. I'm telling you, dog. Miss Beverly says she's been quiet since Hassan said the FBI is looking for the one who's making those false reports on him. You see that? And I'm gonna tell you, I really believe that she's the woman that sent that shit to Israel. She know that nigga like this kind of shit. A nigga like that, you know. But that says something about her. Number one, that she's fucking with this nigga. Know that he kept that porn. But I'm telling you, there's a reason why Izzy won't tell us what the woman's name was. Boy, y'all done slipped and fell in a motherfucking, like the La Brea tar pits, full of shit. You fucked up. Aaron says, so she think Poppy is telling a lie and that Izzy is telling the truth and doing the right thing. Interesting. Very interesting, brother. That a motherfucker would be that stupid to think this nigga doing anything right when he's been on the internet for 10 goddamn years on YouTube, family. A decade this nigga been on YouTube. And he told us, he got the balls to tell us he didn't know how to turn that in. How to report that, family. Y'all ain't hearing what I'm saying. This nigga here is a motherfucking Chester Supreme. I said this nigga been on YouTube before it was popular be on here. This nigga had a blog talk show integrated with his YouTube show, getting 4 views a year before anybody was on Blog Talk. You don't know how to call the motherfucking sheriffs to turn in a child porn video, and you're internet literate, but functionally illiterate as far as reading and writing. You know how to make it work on a computer. Goddamn, Izzy. And then, the worst thing of all. Miss Beverly said, I'm so ready to rip. We gonna tear this nigga to bits like confetti. Aaron says, yeah, this shit's crazy. When he said that. That nigga sitting up in his mama's house, man. I told him the other day when he was talking about my wife. I said, Israel, you don't even have a wife. You don't have a woman. But your daddy did, my nigga. Your daddy had a woman. And that woman left your fucking trifling ass a whole house, dog. Never mind that it's fucked up. Holes in the floor and shit. Holes in the ceiling. LaRonda told us. Never mind that your own family didn't even want that piece of shit ass house. Never mind that. Let's just talk about, just like at Christmas time when you get an old green tie with a palm tree and it light up and shit. It's the gift that counts. The thought that counts, right? Man, your mother thought enough of you to leave you her trashy ass motherfucking house. And you got dogs shitting in the house, pissing in the house, and the police can't even get in. And you lied to us about the police too, because we're going to compare your two testimonies, your conflicting stories, you deflecting. Choose to talk about Poppy and what happened in Poppy's life 20-some years ago on the same video where he's accused and exposed about child pedophilia. He's very illiterate, Miss Beverly. Very, she says. Very. Arkansas is one of the poorest states in the South. It sure is. And you know what else? It's a lot of people that got unsolved murders in Arkansas. Y'all can look this up. It's a real fact. They got commonly declared missing people, and then they got people that have been missing for so long, and it's so almost impossible to find out what happened. So they don't even let those people find out, the public find out about them. But you can find it if you know where to look. Why Israel Doctrine talking about what happened to that boy, and I had to just snatch the extension cord out of his movement and unplug him? Why are you talking about what you think might have happened in Brazil and in New York, but you got probably people right on your street that's missing in Arkansas? Why you won't do no work in your own community, dickhead? Why? Probably because they know that you ain't even started working on your family, your life. Fuck is you gonna do work in the community for? And then y'all, not for nothing, I asked Israel Doctrine last year to do something with his life. He actually said and tried to run for mayor of Parkin, Arkansas. An illiterate motherfucker running for mayor. A nigga that will not keep a job, a trade, or a hustle. Nigga won't wash his ass or his face. Won't clean his house. He wants to be the mayor. I told Israel Doctrine something back then that I think he forgot. But I haven't forgot. It's very easy to get the whole rostrum of the city council in Parkin, Arkansas, and higher offices, like your congressman and your representative, and write letters. Wouldn't it be fucked up if I wrote a motherfucking letter to the mayor of Parkin today and said, do you realize you was running against a child pedophile, a fucking stalker, an internet terrorist, a homosexual closet basket case, probably into bestiality and everything, necromancing probably. I'm telling you, if a nigga do all of this, I wouldn't put it past him to be low enough to have sex with a dead body. I'm serious, y'all. Israel ain't had sex since sex had him. Why would necrophilia be taken off the table when we talking about pedophilia? A nigga that'll touch a child is the same nigga that would have sex with a dead corpse. Come on. And I'm saying to this guy here, man, how much worse can you get, Izzy? I mean, your cause is running around introducing Hassan to all of his new acquaintances, but introducing them like you're some homosexual. Like you're some angry homosexual. Boy, I feel for you, Sunday, dog. Yes, this nigga here would. I'm telling you, Candy, I wouldn't put necromancy past this nigga. I swear. And then he sits up there and talk. And I'm gonna tell y'all this one, and then I'm gonna let you go because I don't want to ruin anything. But this one is good. Fucking hypocrite and a narcissist he is too. He cried about Poppy talking about digging his mammy up, pissing and shitting in the grave. But he said something very much similar to another brother. I want to ask you, Izzy, would it be wrong for Archie Barrier to do what you're doing to Hassan? What if Archie made 300 fucking videos on you? And I'm not exaggerating. I want y'all to do this. Right after I finish this last little story here, I want y'all to go and check out, count them individually. I remember the intervals that I stopped on trying to tell him, nigga, look at what you're doing. Now he's up to 200 plus videos on Hassan Campbell. You don't do that unless you gay, family. You wake up in the morning. I wonder what Poppy ate this morning. I wonder what Poppy doing. I wonder what new acquaintances Poppy making so I could get on his bandwagon and try to spoil every person that comes in contact with him. How low you got to be to wake up and go to sleep like that? Y'all, I'm telling you, bring your goddamn doggy bag Sunday, not to save leftovers, but to fucking throw up in. Brothers in the chat say, Beverly Robinson, do you think that Izzy could had good intentions and fell off? Or do you think his heart wasn't right in the right first place? Brother, Israel's intention for the last 5 years of me knowing him, his heart's been in a fucked up place. I don't tell this story much because a lot of people get scared and they kind of like shy away. Because there's some spiritual cowards around this motherfucker. But y'all know that I'm an Israelite. I told Israel approximately 3.5 to 4 years ago that one day God was going to cause his stuttering and his tongue issue to get so bad that he would literally, like his mind would begin to degrade, lose brain cells. Parts of his mind would die. And his tongue, I said, was going to, at the end of all of that, cleave to the roof of his mouth. Y'all think I'm playing. But go ask Basim, Lex Vortex, LaRon, Razikiel, Kangsu, Septefera. It's just a whole host of brothers, man, that seen all of these things. I literally pronounced the curse on Izzy in Hebrew 3.5 to 4 years ago. And I'm not talking about that shit like Lex talking about. Remember, the nigga said I was going to die in 6 months, and that was 3 years ago. Brother, you proved you don't have no power with Lex, and God don't honor you. And God, you proved that I am definitely a man of God, because the minute you said that, you slipped and fell. But this show ain't about Lex. Yes, I said that. Consu, all of them said, Mike, you wrong for doing that to Israel. But I did that to show him that there is a power that is real and it is right and available. Even Lex know. Lex told me, tell your God to make me stop. This is back when Lex was a Satanist. He said, tell your God to make me stop. And I said, I will. I prayed for Lex, and less than 48 hours, he went to prison for, I think, 2 to 3 months on traffic tickets. And he went to jail on camera in the Google Hangout. So like I got this phone right here, and I'll be driving the car and get pulled over and go to jail on live. That's what the Most High did to Lex. And I'm telling you, did the worst, same thing, but in the worst manner to Israel. The product that you see Israel right now is judgment from Almighty God, from Him playing with the Word of God, the name of God's child, firstborn, Israel. And it is God's firstborn's name, Israel. Christ is not the firstborn. That's what the scripture says. Go read it. The Bible says the nation of Israel, not just the man Jacob that had his name changed into Israel. The Bible says that's God's firstborn. Now the Catholics change it all around. But it's all right. Israel's bearing that name in straight up blasphemy, family. Let's see. My battery. So y'all, goddamn, my battery's going 7%, y'all. But I'm telling you, y'all, Sunday, let me do this one quick. It's 9 o'clock. Oh, no. I forgot what time Miss Beverly said. 6 o'clock my time, 9 o'clock Eastern. All right? I don't want this thing to crash because it'll fuck my show up. So I got to say to y'all, stay tuned, come back, peace, and black power. Shit, don't crash. Oh, yeah. So, I'm still here. But yeah, y'all. Sunday, man. Bring your bag to throw up in, family. Peace.